Britney Spears is looking amazing on the cover for her new single, Hold It Against Me. I'm going to show you how to recreate the look. It's perfect for any occasion and it's really easy to do. As always, we're going to start by moisturising the skin properly. This gives a great base to put your foundation on top of. Now it's important for this that you get a really healthy complexion, something with a little bit of dewiness. So the foundation that I've chose is Bourjois Healthy Mix. And I'm using a brush to apply, starting in the centre of the face and feathering outwards. You can use back and forth motions with your brush to really blend the foundation into the skin. Also make sure that you cover the eyelid area because this will create a great base for your eyeshadow to stick to. If you start at the centre of your face applying your foundation and feather it outwards, it avoids over applying the product. Because this is also a semi-matte texture, you won't actually need to apply any powder. Tip your head back for me, make sure you match your face into your neck and chest, and just use small feathering motions around the side of the face to check it's all blended correctly. Now we really need to lighten the under eye area. I'm going to use a light reflecting concealer, and this will literally get rid of all your dark circles. The light bounces off it and that's how it works. So you put that underneath your eyes. You can build it up in layers as I'm doing, and you can bring it down into a V on the front of your face as well. And that creates a really nice instant cheekbone because you're doing it in this direction. Now we're going to add a little bit of definition to the eyes. What I'm using is a Bourjois Smoky Eye Trio. Now this is really simple to use because all the palette colours are there together. I'm just going to start on the outer corner of the eye to create a little bit of a V. Now that gives that really smoky cat-like effect that Britney has, just to really open up your eyes. If you use an angled brush, you can get a really nice line. Then we're going to move on to the second colour, which is the medium tone in this trio. And we're going to apply that just in the centre of the eye to blend in that dark colour. You can be really messy at this point because we're going to blend all the colours together at the end. You can see it's not too strong, it's just going to give it a little bit of definition. And then we're going to apply the really light shimmery shade. Now when you apply anything that's shimmery, it goes over the skin really nice. It doesn't need much blending. And I'm going to apply that to the inside corner of the eye. When you have a light colour on the inside corner of the eye, it really, really helps to open it up. You can just keep layering and layering the product until it's as heavy as you want it to be. just going to take it over the other colour in the centre of the eye that we did, just so it picks up the light. Open your eyes for me, and then look up. I'm going to also take this light colour right on the inside corner of the eyes. Now I'm going to use a darker colour that we used on the outside corner with a very thin brush on the underneath corner. You can notice I always tap my brush. That's to take away any excess product so it doesn't spill down onto the face. Now you only take this halfway under the eye and use your finger just to blend it in to the lashes. And again on the other eye. Just halfway across, we're going to blend it in to the lashes. Look up for me. I'm just going over again with the lighter one to make sure that they meet. Close your eyes. The great thing about this is you can keep building the colour up if you feel like it isn't strong enough. Now I'm just going to use one blending brush to pull all the colours together, semicircular motion, back and forward, and this will bring all the eyeshadows into one. And it's that easy. Now Britney wears really fluffy eyelashes on this look, so we're going to use these. Put a little bit of glue on the back of your hand. That can be going dry now when we measure them. Taking your tweezer, gently pull the eyelash off, and first of all we're going to measure it along the lash line just to see if it needs trimming down a bit. And here this does, so I'm just going to take that little corner off here. So when we've snipped off the end, you're going to dip the base of the lashes into your glue. I'm using black eye glue here. It just helps conceal the joins a bit better. Wait for a minute for it to go tacky. And then get it right down to the lash line. Hold it for a second till it dries. If you just do small pushing motions into the lashes, this just helps them stick in the right place. Then we're going to do the same with the other eye. Now we've stuck on the eyelashes, I'm going to use the MAC paint pot in a graphite colour with my angled stiff brush to just blend the lashes into the eyelid. Close your eyes for me, sweetheart. So just on the outside corner, as if you were doing a liquid line. It just softly blends the lashes in so they look as authentic and real as possible. So we're just going to feather the liner into the inside corner of the eye. Open your eyes for me, just so it blends away any edges. And then we're going to move on to the other eye. Now we're going to use white eyeliner on the inside of the eye. Britney does this quite a lot. Look up for me. It's aimed at helping the eyes look bigger. Now my next step is to use mascara. We're going to blend in the false eyelashes. If you just look down for me. We don't need too much on because these are really strong. So try putting it just on your own lashes and taper it slightly into the false ones. And then you won't lose the feathery effect either. You also need to really build up the lower lashes with lots and lots of mascara. Really get on as much as you possibly can. So giving the bottom lashes a real good coat 2 or 3 times to get them as thick and full as possible. Now with such a dramatic eye and lots of lashes, you're not really going to need much else. So I'm going to use a shimmer blusher. This is a MAC shimmer blusher in Trace Gold. Just suck your cheeks in for me. I'm just going to do a light coating of blusher in the contours of the cheeks. Blend slightly over the cheekbones. And you can use your fingers just to rub it all into place. And to finish, we're going to use a real high shine gloss. This one is the Bourjois Effect 3D gloss. A little dab of the lips together. And then all you need to do is tussle your hair.